talk about preservation of heritage and how you're going to conserve, how you're going to save your heritage. Okay. Indian government has constituted the Indian Board of Wildlife in 1952 to protect our wildlife. So to protect our wildlife, the Indian government, okay, had started a board like a group which was called as the Indian Board for Wildlife in 1952, and this board was made in order to protect the wildlife. Board it's like a group, okay, it was a group made in order to protect the wildlife. It facilitates with the material for conservation of wildlife. So what do they deal in? Conserving and saving the wildlife which is there in India. It suggests the government for the development of national park, bird sanctuary, geological gardens, along with the task of creating awareness for the protection of wildlife. So what do? Okay, they suggest the government, okay, they tell the government, okay, do this to protect our birds, do this to protect bird sanctuaries, do this to protect national parks, okay, and they also have a task in making sure that people are aware about the fact that we have so many wildlife in India and to protect these wildlife. Now next is Wildlife Protection Act enacted in 1972 gave a firm status to the national parks, sanctuaries and bio-reserves. So there was an act which was passed in 1972 and this was called as Wildlife Protection Act. Now this act did what? They said this national parks, okay, bird sanctuaries, bio-reserve. What are bio-reserve? They are like a very, very important place which has lot of trees, birds, animals and all these things. Those are called bio-reserves, okay. So all these things were given a higher status of importance, okay, according to the act that was passed in 1972, and this act was the Wildlife Protection Act. New national park, wildlife sanctuary and bio-reserves have to be established. So start new national parks, start new bio-reserves, wildlife sanctuaries, etc. The laws of our country for the preservation of our heritage have wide perspective, okay. So we have lot of laws in our country that protects the wildlife, right? We have laws that stop you from hunting, we have laws that stop you from selling things, etc. Strict laws have been framed to stop the destruction and vanishing vegetation and wildlife. So we have very, very strict laws for hunting, for damaging. Even like when you go to parks, they have written do not pluck flowers, do not cut down trees. And the reason is why? Because घना लोगों करता था, घना लोगों animals ने मारी नाकता था. So it is our duty to protect our heritage, which also includes wildlife, okay. Apart from government, there are several societies and organizations which have activities taking up the task of protection of the wildlife and environment. So apart from the government, we also have groups that are formed by the citizens, by the people, okay, who are not in the government, but because they have interest in wildlife, because they are interested in saving the environment, they have formed their own groups, and these groups of people, they go around saving the nature, they go around protecting nature, etc. The Bombay Natural History Society is the oldest one of its kind, was established in 1883. So 1883 ma first group बनाया हुआ which was not a government group, and that was the Bombay Natural History, which was found in 1883. Presently, Gir Foundation Nature Club institution are doing a very valuable work in reservation, okay. So we have a lot of other groups also, like we have Gir Foundation, we have Nature Club. So all these clubs, they work towards protecting the environment. Realizing the importance of preservation of our heritage, constitutional framers made it mandatory that it should be included in our constitution. So constitution is a book that contains rules and regulation on how to rule a country, right? So in that book, we have given lot of importance to heritage sites, and we have given lot of importance to protection of our animals, wildlife, etc. So we shall continue the other topic tomorrow, which is the Ancient, Memorable and Archaeological Sites and Remains Act. Okay, I'll continue it in the next video.